y'all ain't taking advantage. Owami, I registered. When I did YouTube, I said however, there's nothing happening in Matanzela's personal life. I was like, nah, small business runway. Like, content, okay, business related content, right? And I've got a lot of content guys on YouTube, you must go and watch. You know how many random messages I get, like I watched this one, I'm like, oh, I did that, okay, yeah. But go and watch, okay, I digress.
Yeah.
So now, I've changed it. Because I monetize, it's not moving. I'm stuck at 550 subscribers. For months and months, and I'm just like, no. I want to, because I feel like, there's certain things that I want to showcase as well. Now I want to showcase my personality, a little bit now, like I went back to,
So you went back.
I'm back. Same content on the same page. So my question for you is, would you advise, like, how would you maybe advise somebody to say, okay, business and personal page, should we have separate YouTube channels? Or is it possible somewhere, somehow, to link your passion with your work, and do one channel?
So, honestly, running 2 channels is something I'm still failing to do right now. You understand? It's not as easy as it looks like. I find that I usually lean towards my entertainment channel than my personal channel, and people are disappointed because they're like, you opened this channel, we subscribed, there's no content. Do you understand? So I would advise that keep one channel, and so what you need to do is that you need to find a smart way to grab people's attention. People hate learning, guys. People hate learning by their souls, their everything. Most people, let me not say people, there are other people that love it, but most people hate learning. And most people on YouTube, they're looking for entertainment, something that will entertain them. They don't really want to learn. Do you understand? So if you've looked at my channel, I like educating. I'm someone that likes to give my advice, but I give my advice within an entertainment channel. So I found a way to merge something that I enjoy doing, something that gives me a purpose, with something that they like. We're gossiping about you today, then I'm gonna throw in some shade in there. And then I'm gonna give my advice where I want to give advice. So you need to find a way where you actually merge. And I think that the other thing again, consistency is key. Yeah. So if you were to come to YouTube and post 10 videos in 1 week and then go 3 weeks silent, you're not going to see results, you understand? And YouTube is not as easy as how people look at it. There are times where I've had to put 12-hour shifts to make sure that the videos that are coming out are actually coming out on that day, from the planning to the strategy to everything. So it's not as easy, you understand? So you do need to sit down and say, this is what I enjoy, this is what my followers can enjoy. And the other thing again, we also have a tab called community on YouTube. Use it. I ask my followers all the time, guys, what would you like to watch from me? Because it's more enjoyable to create content that people watch. You understand? Then you will enjoy it. If the numbers were rising, you wouldn't have gone back to your name. Do you understand? So I think that is good, and it will also help your business. Be yourself. And obviously you can talk about your business, but showcase more of your personality. If you watch my YouTube channel, you probably know almost everything about me. And I think that's what makes people connect to me, because I'm literally an open book, even though I'm not. But it's a matter of you need to make people feel they know you, they connect with you with this particular thing. Then you will see people support.
Questions?
Yes,
I've
got a question.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Owami.
Hi.
I learned about your channel because my sister watches it.
Oh, okay.
She enjoys your content.
Thank you.
So maybe talk about niche and how your niche focus helped you sort of gain subscribers and followers, which I mean applies to other businesses as well, sort of having a niche focus. Maybe chat about that a little bit.
Okay. So we've got different niche, obviously, on YouTube. There are beauty bloggers, there are entertainment bloggers, there are lifestyle bloggers, there are people that They do kind of both, you know. There are different type of, how can I say this, of niches on YouTube. So entertainment is one of the best, but also one of the worst. It's like the highs are highs and the lows are low, you understand? So entertainment will get you subscribers more. I feel like it will get you subscribers a little bit quicker. But even then I'm lying, guys, because I know there are entertainment bloggers that are not getting subscribers. But I feel like when it comes to just different niches, like you have got a better shot with entertainment. However, entertainment blogging is something that can be one of the most daunting mentally. Because you need to be honest, or you're gonna just say that, okay, I'm gonna just be a reporter. I report on a video and then that's it. Or I'm gonna be a commentator, or I'm gonna also comment on the topic that is basically going on, and then I'm gonna add my own views, you understand? So when it comes to that, it's quite difficult, a bit, in a way that if your views are clashing with my views, some people are gonna just go on and attack you in your comment section. So mentally something that is very draining. I feel like the other niches are more peaceful. You can do your makeup, someone will come and tell you, oh, your makeup is horrible. But that's better than someone telling you, go kill yourself. Do you understand? So it does have its negativity, I'm not even going to lie. You just need to be someone that is mentally strong. I do have a therapist on speed dial. So we're taking care of that mental health. But the more you settle in, the more you are okay. Like now, my ninjas, they attack people for me and I love it. If you come to my comment section and try talking nonsense, sometimes I even laugh at the clapbacks. Like I'm like, ouch, that hurt, and then I see the clapback and I'm already recovered, you understand? But as time goes, you do get used to it. Like me now, I feel like I'm stoned. It's not a lot of things that actually affect me. I think it's because I'm also very busy now, so yeah.
Booked and busy. Okay. Okay, let's get a question aside.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hi.
Yay, I'm glad I'm here. You know, my voice likes to play with me sometimes. But anyway, I'm Prudence Kajwayu, the Jurisprudence on YouTube channel. It's a case law channel, the channel where we inform people on relevant and essential case laws, legal procedures, your IP laws, your business laws. I urge you all to go and follow me. But yeah, it's the Jurisprudence channel. My question is it's short, but yeah, I would like to know about. I would like to have an insight on it. When I delete the videos, will I still retain the watch hours that I have already? No. Okay, thank you.
So the other way.
Okay, what about the views?
Sorry?
Will I still get the views? Like, will the views go down or they go with the views?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So basically how YouTube works is that if you have a video up, it's gonna count the views, right? The best way that you can do it is you can just put all those videos on unlisted. Go to the option unlisted. You will still keep the views, you will still keep the watch hour, and you'll be fine. But no one will get to see them unless they have the link. So the only thing that's there is that if you've got some incriminating stuff, you might want to just delete. But if it's just a matter of you've got videos that you just feel like they don't really serve the purpose, and you don't want people to be watching them, you can just put them on unlisted. The only disadvantage is that if you ever share the link anywhere, if someone goes and click on that link, they can still access that video. But it will only be people that have got the link. So what you can do is that if you remember everywhere where you've shared the video, you can go and delete all those links, and then you can put all those videos on unlisted, you keep the views, you keep the watch hour, and you're sorted.
Let's talk a little bit about the brand just now, because you touched on something very important. You said, okay, earlier on you said to me, be yourself, and then you said there's a lot of I guess I'm paraphrasing, emotion. It takes an emotional toll on you to run a YouTube channel, and let's talk particularly about that. Like, are we out on YouTube? Because for me, it almost feels like there's a superficial. There's like YouTube. It's like I have to put on a face or a personality, or like versus just be myself, just literally being me and presenting me. What would you say to somebody who's thinking about it? Because I know there's a lot of flip-flops. Before we even open our channels, we were like, ish, but will they like me? Ish, maybe I'm dark-skinned, maybe I'm fat, maybe me in China, my teeth are not aligned. Those things personal things that we all, have or think or experience. Would you just say, put that out there, or and put on a personality?
Okay, so I have a funny story, you guys. When I started my YouTube channel, my biggest fear was that people were gonna look at me and call me ugly. And can you believe, look how beautiful I am? I swear, that was my biggest fear. And I remember when I put out videos, I used to look out for those comments, and no one ever said I was ugly, not a single person. The thing that people said was I have an ugly voice. And I thought my voice was fine, So I started now having insecurities about my voice and not my looks. They only started calling me ugly now, but it's those ones with failing channels, so we cannot count those ones. I'm just jealous. But what it actually made me realize is that most of our fears, guys, they are not even there. It's like a child that is scared of something under the bed. It's not there. You think that people are gonna come to me and say, you are this, you're that, and they are not. They will find something, so you should be ready for that, But be yourself. Be yourself. I remember when I started my YouTube channel, I used to laugh in videos. And in the beginning, a lot of people were like, Owami, stop laughing, that is so off-putting. Stop this, stop that, stop that. And I remember there was a time where I kind of stopped in the beginning, like back then, and it wasn't fun for me anymore because I love laughing. Like, why am I not laughing in my videos? So I decided I'm gonna start laughing. When my channel went viral, people were like, I love your laugh. Oh my gosh, Owami, I live for your laugh. And most times, this is something that goes against what maybe a lot of people will say. Don't listen to anyone. Do you, be you. Because if you're gonna pretend, for how long are you gonna pretend? If you're gonna speak with an accent, hey, there's this girl, I won't say her name. When she starts the video, the accent girl Canada. When she's in the middle, she's in London. By the time she's done, she's come through the US and she's back in South Africa. And then you don't even understand, girl, what is your accent? Who are you? Do you understand? And I think that the other thing, as I'm saying, we overthink a lot. The other fear that I used to have was that if you look at my videos, and I think that maybe the other part about YouTube that I feel like it's not television. So we don't have a script. You are not acting. This is you, this is your life. If you're going through something personal in your life, it is going to affect you, whether you like it or not. 2020, I was going through a separation with my ex-husband, right? So he cheated. It affected my self-esteem so much. And as much as people did not see it, it even went through on my YouTube channel because I couldn't film a video without makeup. The whole of 2020, and I was pumping content like crazy, do you understand? But 2021, I found myself, I loved myself back. If you go to my channel, I feel like I have more videos with no makeup than with makeup now. Do you understand? So everything that has to do with your personal life, unfortunately, it's going to go there because it's not a script. And I think that I've also found so much comfort in knowing that I don't have to be fake for my subscribers. Whatever stage in my life I'm going through, they know about it. Most of them do you understand? So I'm not hiding, I'm not pretending, I'm simply living my life. Like they saw Owami go Marabas that no one is ever going to be shocked because I don't portray something that I'm not.
Be yourself.
Be yourself.
Alrighty, let's get a question from Sissy. Do you have a microphone? Okay.
Hi, Kimija again. And it's amazing to have you here, and thank you, Dina, don't tell her for this opportunity, and the university as well. Okay, I have two questions actually. I wanted to ask about if YouTube maybe by mistake or default, or maybe because of lack of knowledge, YouTube deletes your channel again. And when it deletes your channel, you are almost there, like you are about to, and then it deletes. Is there a way that you can retrieve it now, and then, or retrieve it, or is it like gone forever? You should restart again. And then the other question would be, how can one fight algorithm? Like, does it lie on the topic? Is it consistency? Or is it like how thumbnails, like how can one just make their way through that algorithm? Like just jump, where is this?
What's the secret sauce?
Yeah,
Don't need to know the algorithm.
Need, like, emo guide like they. Thank you, Queen Ninja. Thank you for the opportunity.
What did the lawyer say? We can't reveal all the secrets, right?
Yeah.
No. So let's say, so basically there are two things that can get your channel deactivated by YouTube now. It's if there's copyright strikes, that's you taking other people's content and using it without their permission. They've got a right to strike that content down, and 3 strikes, you're out. So someone, you can choose to take Owami's videos and put them on your YouTube channel. If you put, let's say, 4 videos, I come to your channel, I strike 3 of them same day. You wake up day after tomorrow, your channel is gone. It's not coming back. And unfortunately, there's also a rule, once your channel is suspended, don't even tell anyone my channel is suspended. Just get a new laptop, a new phone, anything you're gonna upload with, make sure it's new, it does not link you with the old IP address, because YouTube only gives you a chance once. That's the only problem. But when it comes to strikes, it's better, because if you beg Owami, can you please release those copyright strikes? Maybe negotiate with Owami. If I like you, then I'm gonna go release you, delete the content, and you have your channel back. Now, where you are really gone is when they strike you down for community guidelines. So it's either you are posting nudity, you are posting different type of content, abuse or spam. So what YouTube does is that if people report, YouTube looks at their account. When YouTube looks at their account, they can feel that this account is not supposed to be here. So if you do something so severe, they can strike you out even just with 1 video. But then if you've got different, then they can actually give you a stroke. So let's say maybe there's 1 video that they saw, they give you community guidelines strike. So you need to make sure that you go and you check all your other channel, other content, so that it does not break the rules that YouTube guidelines, and then maybe make sure you delete those videos, because if they already strike 1, it means they're already in your channel. They're probably working through your videos, you understand? So basically that is that. The other question was, how do you go about the algorithm? In all honesty, the algorithm works against you when you're still starting. So YouTube is sort of like a program where they reward you for the work that you do. So if you're someone that is consistent, YouTube will rank your videos a bit higher. So obviously things like your thumbnails, they count a lot, because we're very visual people. If you look at my channel, my thumbnails are the craziest. You think it's a Nigerian movie. You understand? So that's
intentional.
It is intentional.
Okay.
It is intentional, because you need to grab people's attention. So your thumbnail needs to be catchy. You can create the best thumbnails with Canva, canva.com. You can pay for the Pro, which is what I use now. It helps even cut like the backgrounds and stuff. But for years I used Canva. not Canva Pro, just a normal one, but if you go Pro, you are able to create more creative thumbnails. And then you also need to make sure that your, your title is something that is also catchy. You also need to look at what is trending right now. The things that are trending right now on YouTube, honestly, is story times. People are loving story times, especially sugar daddy and stuff. Some of us don't have those to tell me. So we need to find more creative ways, you know. You understand what I'm saying? So just find creative ways. You are gonna make it as long as you are intentional with your content, as long as you make sure that your thumbnails are okay, your titles, your hashtags. They've made it easier now. You even can do hashtags under your video, and then also just make sure that you are talking about topics that are trending, relatable. You understand? So for entertainment bloggers like us, it's easier because I go on Twitter and I refresh what is trending right now. That's what I'm going to talk about. Do you understand? But if you are someone that has to come with your own content that does not have to do with talking about current events and everything, then you need to sit down, strategize, come up with, okay, what is trending right now? How can I also make sure that, you know, I title myself around that? Yeah.
Hands up, anybody with a YouTube channel that actually exists at the moment, like who's got a channel? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Raise your hand if your channel is monetized. Guys, what's difficult? Why are you not consistent? Do you know my biggest, I feel like, I wouldn't say regret, but I feel like one of the things that pains me the most is that had it been that because I went to University of Limpopo, Karangwa. It was still University of Limpopo that time, it's but if I was still there, like, I would have never suffered in life. Ever. All the suffering that I went through, had it been that I knew about YouTube when I was still in university, I would have never ever suffered. Because in university, you've got free Wi-Fi. You don't have to worry about data. You already have your smartphone. So most of the times, the real reason is you are lazy. And there is no one that's going to come and work for you. No matter, be it YouTube, be it any other thing. And unfortunately, when people talk, you think that people just think that they're better. As I'm saying, guys, even till now, I am able to pull 12-hour shifts just on YouTube. Because with entertainment, as it is, as I'm saying, that it does have its rewards. You do get a lot of money. But if I dare make a false story and I did not research well, that celebrity can go and sue me for 500,000 rands. So that's money out of my pocket, and I need to always make sure that that is something that is not happening. So if you are having your own personal content that you want to record, people don't really care about the quality of the video itself. I didn't go viral with a camera. I went viral with a phone that costed 3,000 rands. So if you are lazy, unfortunately, no one is going to come and do anything for you. Money is there. It's just a matter of how can I get it from that person's pocket to mine.
Yeah.
That's the only rule. Get it from Ronini to my pocket. So now, the way she's looking at me, she will go and check my channel. More views for me. Right? More views for me. So, honestly, if you're just lazy, there's nothing that can happen. And when your channel is still small, it took me 6 months to just get 100 subscribers. But I didn't stop. And make sure that whatever niche you choose is something you enjoy. Because if you are going to go for entertainment because Owami is doing entertainment and Owami is doing well with entertainment, the hate Owami gets, she can take because this is a passion. But when you start getting hate, you're going to quit. Because it's not your passion. So find what you're passionate about and then make sure that you make content around that.
All right, so we're going to take Tabang and we're going to take one more question that side, ne? Okay.
Yeah, so I'm one of those people with not a dying YouTube channel, but so I think I've got like 100 less subscribers than you do. So I guess the difference here is, so I spent 4 years studying, right? And when I initially chose what I studied, it was all about, you know, financial breakthrough for the family. So I mean, I grew up in Ramatla. So I studied geology because there were mines near me. And then I got into the mining industry. And then what happens is you get extremely comfortable with these jobs, right? I don't want to say you want for nothing, but life becomes very comfortable. So the things you do are passion projects that you do. I mean, Tina knows, you know, we do the photography here and there. I normally turn down actually, except, you know, small business runway is something that I actually quite enjoy, so I'll make the time, I'll drive from Joburg, come through. But in reality, the sacrifices that I thought I was making before have bought my passions out. So things that I was passionate about don't really feel like a passion anymore because, you know, the family is good, this and that. So even the YouTube channel, when I started it, so it's a careers channel where I interview people about what careers they do, so that, you know, people in schools know how, you know, what to study, what you need to know. But even I realized that the content is not, it's not grabby. I find it extremely interesting, but that's because I'm a bit of a nerd. And it's probably directed at nerds. If you listen to it, you know, you're gonna learn a lot, but it's not gonna make you laugh, it's gonna make you think. And I think when I watch my channel and, you know, I sit there and I think and I love it, and then I watch McG's channel and I'm laughing at, you know, I'm laughing the one moment, I'm disagreeing the next, thinking this is unacceptable. But even I know that that's what, you know, catches people. So I think as much as the passion plays a role, it's also the hunger. And I think, you know, when people are talking like they've got school as well, in a few years when she's done with school, the hunger is going to go away. And things like YouTube, you know, they start to feel like, I'll do it when I want to. So yeah, the balance is very finite, I think.
Is it? Okay. So I can, I feel like maybe I should give you sort of like a bit of a background of something that I actually saw. So I went to Medunsa, I did BSc. From BSc I was like, the aim was to be a doctor. I feel like almost everyone that goes to Medunsa, the aim was to be a doctor. So from BSc, studied really hard and I was like, I'm gonna apply. I applied MPCHB, BDS, and BK. So those are medical, right? So they're like, MPCHB, we can't accept you. BDS, we can't accept you. BK, we can accept you. So now it's like, do I continue with BSc? It's not medical. So once I'm done, I'm going to start afresh. You understand? Because the aim is to be a doctorate. And then we were like, okay, let's do nursing. You know, BK is the way because it's towards the vision that we actually have. So okay, fine, I did BK. It was the worst thing that I ever did for myself. And in a way, I'm thankful because I would have quit MBCHB and who would have thought I'm crazy because, like, you entering to being a doctor, like, that's like the stats and the standard and everything. And so, going to the hospital, honestly, every day seeing sick people, it was not for me. I got so depressed. The moment my mother passed, I walked out of anatomy class, I never went back, you know? And so, when I left BK, a lot of my friends, they laughed at me, you know, they called me stupid, they called me up, I don't care about my future, this and that and that. Thank goodness that I actually came across YouTube and it was a passion of mine. I always said I wanted to be on television, but YouTube is sort of, you are on people's screens, I mean, come on, people are watching YouTube on people's screens, and I was like, it's just, you know, not the conventional media or whatever. But I always encourage people to say, guys, do your schoolwork. Finish your school. I have my baby sister here. I'm fully paying for her to go to school because education is very important. The type of job that we do, which is YouTube, is very risky. People may choose to fall out of love with you tomorrow. Yeah. They may choose to cancel you because you did something in your personal life and something they do not agree. So it comes with a lot of risks. It's better to have something to fall back on. But if you have got a passion for something, I know because I also studied. You're never too busy to can film